special occasion. Hold on. This is a special one. This is a special one. This is special. And we about to tell y'all why. You know what, y'all? Hold on. We're going to let a few more people get up in here. Yeah, y'all see I brought the gold out today. I only bring the gold out so that y'all know right now. I only bring the big gold coat out for special occasions. So we got a special occasion tonight. So hold on. Let me go ahead and let me get my brewski. Hold on. We about to turn this man up. Yep. We about to turn him on up. We about to turn him on up. Yes, sir. Yeah, make sure that y'all hit that like and subscribe. Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to the 49ers YouTube post-game report. I am your host, King Chuck. We here, y'all. So, like I said, I'm going to let a few more people get in before I have to repeat myself because I'm going to say this quite a bit of times, guys. I think I have discovered something. Okay? I have discovered something. Okay? So, yeah, big win tonight. 49ers go out there and do their thing against the Atlanta Falcons. Move on to 5-2, 2-1 at home. Final score 20-10. And what I have discovered, guys, we got one of the best coaches in the NFL. I can't wait I couldn't wait. We got one of the best coaches in the NFL. And I know y'all know where I'm going with this shit. For us to go out there and perform like that against a solid Atlanta team, we playing with borderline non-NFL players. And I'm not trying to disrespect these dudes by any stretch of the imagination. But compared to most NFL rosters, like Collinsworth said, Lucas and some of these cats wasn't even going to play today. And they came out there and balled. Shouts out to Robert Saleh for going out there and pitching a beautiful defensive game. A beautiful one. Yes, a beautiful one. That part. A beautiful one. And I like, you know what? And me and my boy Alex was saying it earlier. We were like, why can't we get a two possession lead? Why can't we just get a convincing win? We didn't for most of the game, but I love the fact when it came down to it, we nutted up and put that team away. We could have made that a whole dramatic ass scene. We could have made that game way more interesting than it needed to be. Nope. We went out there and scored that touchdown. Shouts out to that boy Christian McCaffrey, using him like a bull. And we'll get to more on that in a little bit. But I cannot say enough about Coach Shanahan being able to put this team together with the amount of injuries that we have. It's like every week we got a key player bouncing up off the team. So for us to go out there and do that the way that we did it, man, I cannot be more proud of my team, man. At the end of the day, it's about stacking wins in this very, very tough NFC West that a lot of people was thinking was going to be ass. Everybody was talking hella shit about the NFC West before the season. Now, NFC West, one of the hottest, probably the hottest division in all of football. And if Arizona would have did their job today, it would have looked even better. Seattle should win tomorrow. So, man, dude, hey, we sitting nice. We sitting nice. We sitting at 5-2. Mac Jones, he didn't have the stellar passing, performance that we're used to seeing him have. He only had a $152, 5.8 average, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 17 for 26. So that let me know this was one of them old school Brock Purdy games, game manager games, quarterback games. We're going to feature Christian McCaffrey. We're going to use our back. Christian McCaffrey, 24 carries, 129 yards, 5.5 from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns with his longest run of 15 yards. That boy was out there being a man today, y'all. He was being a man. Okay, there's no other way to slice that shit. He was out there being a man, and Kyle pretty much said, we're going to give the ball to Christian McCaffrey, and we're going to allow Christian McCaffrey to win this game. Mac Jones only threw for 26 passes today, and that is very uncharacteristic of the last few games that Mac Jones has been playing. He's been in upward of the 30s and up every game pretty much. So he took the ball out of his hand a little bit, and he said, you know what? We're going to feature Christian McCaffrey. Now, this is where I got a little pushback with our running back situation. We all know this. As much as we like to use Christian McCaffrey, guys, we have to start getting Robinson in a little more. Christian is never, we already know this, guys. He goes out for 2 seconds, catches his breath. As soon as as he feels it's time, he's ready to come back in. Sometimes we got to be like, no, dude, we got a design set of plays. We want to run this guy, this series and get him in more, man. Protect him from himself, because I'm telling you what right now, for all the people saying, oh, no, just keep doing it, the second that McCaffrey gets hurt and we're fully dependent on Robinson, I'm telling you guys right now, that is not nothing, because of his speed. What's up, King Chuck Jr.? How you doing, boy? That's my son right there, man. Moderator up in here. You know what I'm saying? But for us to go and do that against that team, and for us to use Christian McCaffrey that much, I feel is just a little unnecessary. Because I look at it like this. The second he gets hurt, you got to depend on Robinson the whole entire time. And that motherfucker, I mean, he cool. He's between the tackles, but they're going to be able to load them linebackers up with us. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a lot harder. We're going to have to go out and find a different pace of back, with a different type of running style. So my point to that is we got to preserve him, man, and protect him from himself. That dude does not like taking plays off. Every opportunity, come back in. I'm trying to come back in. Christian is a hog. He is a football player, man. That dude is like, nah, I'm not coming out the game. So I think we have to protect him from himself and say, you know what, dude? If I had, like, for instance, Christian had 24 carries, Brian Robinson had 9 carries. So 33 rips. They said we was going to run the ball. You got to try to say maybe we get Robinson 15 carries in there. Them extra 6 carries is crucial. So, man, and I say that because of how, when you see games that Christian McCaffrey have like this, it just reminds you of how valuable this dude is, man. How valuable this man is. This dude is hella valuable. So we cannot afford for him to be hurt, man. He's essentially carrying our team, man. He should be the MVP of the league. He should be the MVP of the league. For us to be doing this, man, he's carrying our whole offense. It's a reason why Kyle, I'm telling you, man, it's a reason why Kyle is slowly starting to be like, man, and why he did that with Brock Purdy. And he was like, nah, dude, you're going to only throw the ball so many times, and we're going to continue to feed Christian McCaffrey. I'm telling you, man. Part of it was because I don't think he believed in Brock Purdy as much, because you see how much he throws. What's going on, Josh? You see how much he throws with Brock Purdy versus Mac Jones. That playbook opened up like nobody's business, man. This dude was doing more play action than I've ever seen in my life. Ever seen in my goddamn life. Hold on. Hey, were y'all all those player callers taking on how good Atlanta was? They good, they lose the game. Exactly. Go 49ers. Exactly, man. Ran them dudes out the water. And I'm not going to lie. I live in Seattle, Washington. Michael Penix, he played right up the street from me, right at UW. And I ain't going to lie, when I seen him in college, I was like, dude, that dude is going to be a good little quarterback. He still is learning on the go. I'll give him that. But, man, that dude be chucking that ball out of bounds. And you can tell it's a mindset thing you with him. They're like, don't turn the ball over. We would rather, if it's not there, just throw it away. Bro, he took that shit literal. Like, bro, every single time there's like chucking the ball out of bounds, chucking the ball. There was a couple times that they were saying it. He threw the ball out too early. They would have had more time to do something. Because he chucking that ball out of bounds. So it gives me confidence, man. Dude, we was getting to him. Balls coming kind of saily. They kind of lobby. I was like, oh, yeah, dude. He still got some things that he got to work on. I'm not completely sold, like my boy Alex said, with Michael Penix, man. But he's still a decent quarterback. He's beat some teams out there. So we got to give it to that dude. Now, I'm telling you, man, the Niners, bro, just how we did to Jacksonville, we seen Jacksonville, they was feeling like that was their Super Bowl beating us. That was a Super Bowl. After that, they've been getting their ass clapped. Seattle didn't got some of that ass. Who else got some of that? The Rams just got some today. Get your asses up out of here. That's what happens when you go feeling yourself. That should let you know it's not easy, man, to stay on top. because cats will start coming for you, bro. So, yeah, man, I'm telling you, NFC West is no joke, man. People was talking hella shit about our division when this shit first started. NFC West is trash. Y'all Niners got a soft-ass schedule. Man, NFC West, one of the best divisions in the NFL right now, bro. And I'm telling you, if Arizona would have won today, we'd have been looking even better. But Seattle, they likely going to get that dub tomorrow. So, man, like I said, man, NFC West is hot right now. We got one of the nastiest fucking coaches in the NFL, man. I know, man, I don't have anything to say about Kyle Shanahan, bro, because I've been a coach for a long time, coaching youth sports. I'm telling you right now, you guys, it is very hard. I've always had this saying, guys, players win games, not coaches, okay? Coaches can help put players in the better position. That's your job as a coach, is to try to put your players in the best position possible to win. But players win games, not coaches. When I tell you it is hard to win without talent, bro, you have to have your team all the way in. And so that's what I'm giving Kyle Shanahan. This fucking team loves this dude, man. Because I'm telling you, there is every reason for us to give up on this dude, our team. And it's almost like they understand what they're playing against. So now they're trying to prove everybody wrong. And I honestly think, man, Kyle Shanahan liked Mac Jones way better than any other quarterback that we've had. And that's including Trey Lance. I think that he wanted Mac Jones. And now this is his way of being like, bruh. And I think John Lynch was the one who wanted Trey Lance. And because John Lynch fucked that up, as soon as Mac Jones was available, he owed it to Kyle Shanahan to go out there and get him. Tell me that's not a reasonable situation. Because it's already been known. People done already said it, that they didn't thought Kyle was behind that. So now he gets this dude, and then he opens up the playbook. We over here passing the ball 30-something times, and now Christian ain't been hurt. Christian's been here this whole time. If anything, if you thought he was worse, you should have put the ball in Christian's hand even more. What did he do? The playbook opened up. We start running hella play action and shit. I was like, whoa. And then you even seen it when Purdy came back, went instantly back to game management mode, man. Today was the first game that I will say, since Mac Jones has been the quarterback, that he's played him like a game manager. To be honest, if he wouldn't have thrown that interception, he probably would have gave him a little more leeway. But I think today his mindset was just we knew Atlanta could not stop the run, and that shit was obvious. Because our asses is not a good running team. That just shows how trash Atlanta's run defense is. And Kyle and our coaches recognize that shit. They watched film, they dissected that, and it was like, bruh, this team can't stop the run. So we about to run up their trap. Christian McCaffrey, you about to have 24 carries, and Brian Robinson, you're having 9. We almost ran the ball 40 times on them cats. All runs. Homie, you ain't doing nothing. So we was all in on that. So I think that was just the game plan. That didn't have anything to do with the quarterback. Now next week, I think we let that thing rip. And that's why, here, let me check the schedule real quick. But that's why I'm telling you guys, this game was so important because Atlanta was probably like, they're a semi-decent team. And so after that, we got the Texans, the Giants, and the Cardinals, guys. Then the Panthers. Then, oh, no, hold on. Am I not looking at the other thing? Oh, no. Yeah, that's true. There we go. Texans, Giants, Rams, Cardinals, Panthers, Browns. So let's just look at the next 3 games. At Texas, at the Texans, at New York, versus back at Levi's versus the Rams. Man, I'm telling you guys, there ain't no reason for us to keep getting scared about the Rams. Like I said, I'm not trying to overlook them, but Kyle owns that boy. He owns that boy and knows him better than anybody. So the Rams, we might as well just until they show me otherwise, I'm treating them like my little stepbrother, bro. Like on some real shit. So we got the Texans. D'Amico, you're getting clipped. The Giants, I'm sorry. I know y'all got a good little run going with your scatterboos. Sorry. Sorry, no, we're getting that one. And then now we on like a 3-game winning streak. We beat the Falcons, we beat the Texans, we beat the Giants, and we looking at the Rams. Now we back at Levi's. Man, we crushing them suckers, man. And then after that, we got the Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans. Hit that like if y'all in here, man. If you in here with me, hit the like, drop a comment because I'm reading the comment off top. Brought the gold out because my big announcement was saying I think the 49ers might have one of the best coach. We got the best coach in the NFL. I just think he can't win a big one right now. I think it's like an Andy Reid thing with Kyle Shanahan. He gets there, he gets close, he can't win it. But I tell you what, that dude get a first taste of that trophy, that motherfucker may not ever lose again. I'm telling you. Because what he's showing me right now, with this amount of talent to keep the team, just to keep the team together in itself is a hard enough challenge, guys. That's a hard enough challenge in itself. You got every reason for guys to be like, man, we ain't won a Super Bowl. Man, every single year is always something. Maybe. Nope, whatever that. And Kyle doesn't even rub me off as like the super motivational type guy. Like he's super just, if anything, he's kind of always kind of rub me. Have y'all noticed, even though I love the dude, the only thing that really has bothered me about Kyle is players will get hurt on our team and that fool will sit and look at his playbook, bro. I'll be like, bro, that kills me. You see a lot of coaches, bro, and it don't even matter, bro. It's not even like some coaches will just come out for their star players. Some coaches will come out for every player. Kyle does not give a fuck. That fool does not come out. If you get injured, bro, Fred Warner over here, now he might have came out. I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I was watching it when it first happened. He didn't come out there. And let you be like a borderline, like, fringe player, bro. He gonna look like he didn't even remember you getting hurt. So that's the only thing that kind of, but my point to that was like, he doesn't come off as like a super inspirational, emotional, rah-rah guy, like, feelings. There's just some people, man, who just have weird ways of having feelings, bro. Like they're I wouldn't say they're cold-hearted, but it's just they don't see emotions as other people. And so for that guy, it's something, my point to this is something that he's telling them, or his game planning is so next level to where these guys are like, bro, this dude puts me in the easiest fucking position. Like all I got to do is follow his template and we just keep winning. Bro, he's keeping this squad together. So, man, I cannot be more proud of my coach, man. I'm getting hot as hell, so I got to come up out this jacket. But, I cannot be more proud of my coach and my squad. And shout out to Christian McCaffrey. He goes out there and rips for 150-something yards after coming back from the injury that he came back from. Man. Guys. I'm just proud of the squad, man. For us to stay afloat. Because right now, we just got to stay afloat for as long as we can. We got Brandon Ayuk potentially coming back. Ricky Pearsall, we got him coming back. So we got a few reinforcements coming back. But we have to stay afloat while that's happening, man. And the fact, man, that's why I'm saying tonight's game, it just almost like it gives us another game to lose. Because if we thought we was going to lose this game, now we win this game. So the next week, I'm not trying to say that we can lose or we should lose. But if we do, it's just not the end of the world because we putting pressure on these teams. Panthers are in second place thanks to the Atlanta loss. So thank my 49ers, baby. Because we went out there and did our motherfucking thing tonight, man. And we don't got nobody. Like I said, man, we out there playing with a lot of guys, man, who was on the practice squad, man. Some guys didn't even think they was playing. Some guys didn't even think they was playing, man. And now they out here balling out. Chase Lucas, Bethune. Come on, man. What is you talking about? What is you talking about, man? We out here balling Darrell Luther? What? Fred Warner got hurt last week? Fuck you talking about, man? Why would they hand off to Robinson? They throw to London Falcons were predictable. Hennessy looks better than Brindle. He did look good. I'm not going to lie. Hennessy was out there balling. But no, my thing with Robinson, oh, you're talking about why would they hand off the ball and then throw the ball on the Falcons? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. My only thing that I want us to do, man, is preserve Christian McCaffrey, man. Like I said, guys, it's games like this that we realize how fucking important and how good that dude is, man. That dude should be getting MVP considerations, man. We're already one of the top teams in the NFL. He's literally carrying our offense. So when you see a guy who's that good, you got to keep him healthy, man. We got to keep him healthy, man. He means way too much to the squad, man. We balled out. These young guys are only getting better. Imagine next year. Dude, Leroy, that is a great point. I was telling my boy that earlier. I was like, dude, even if these motherfuckers, even if they are learning on the go and we take some L's, you can never replace experience, man, and playing time. So the fact that they're going to get all these reps in the next year, bro, they're going to be lights out. They're going to be lights out, man. Fred Warner was out there the whole time. Yeah, I know, dude. So I gotta say, man, proud of Bethune. He played good. Great game plan by Kyle because you had to know that. For us to still say our running game has not been shit all year. So for us to go out there and still say we're gonna go out there and run the ball down your trap, that was something that we seen against them. He only let Mac Jones throw the ball 24 times today. We need to keep Salah at all costs. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And sometimes, man, some of these coaches just got to realize, man, your calling is your calling, bro. Like, Salah, just be a defensive coordinator, bro. It works. It works. You get full control. You get to run the defense, and if everything happens, they're going to blame it on Kyle anyway. So you're in a good situation. And then likely, once they get tired of him, you're going to be next up in line. You're going to be the motherfucker that everybody calling for. So if I was Robert Saleh, I wouldn't even try to go nowhere. I would just strictly act like I'm just all in on defensive coordinator. And then when the Niners decide to put me in as head coach, then so be it. Glad Kyle didn't let his ego. Dude, I know. He just said, we seen it. We're going to run down their fucking throats. The only thing that I want to do, keep Christian McCaffrey, you have to save him from himself. Take his ass out the game. Soon as this motherfucker go out, 2 plays later, let me get back in. Like, dude, no. Sit down. He's going to get a series. We're resting you for yourself. It doesn't matter. God, man, and then you start to see it, man. These dudes all start getting mad because he's running on them like that. So they'll start pulling out his leg and doing extra shit, man. And I ain't got time for that, dude. What's next? You already know our luck. That's coming next. Why do we just want to keep playing with it? Damn, and that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, bro, B-Rob is good. Part of the reason why I think he can't get churning, he just comes in from being cold and he has to run 2 plays and he's out. And then the only plays that we do with him are halfback dives. And every team knows it. Soon as he gets in there, they're going to run it directly up the middle. There ain't going to be no flare. There ain't going to be no outside zone. There ain't going to be nothing. He going to run it right up the middle, so we just going to bring this middle linebacker and clap him right out the middle every time. You got to let this dude get his blood going. You got to give him a couple reps. You got to make him feel like he's part of the team. This dude was a number 1 running back at one point. Like, what was the point? We don't even use him as a decoy. We don't even run like a 2 running back set. Like, god damn, use the dude. Fuck. It's like, because, man, once Christian gets hurt, for us to have to rely, and that's what it's almost like they're waiting on that. It's almost like, well, if Christian gets hurt, that's why we went and got Brian Robinson. No, dude. His speed, the way that he runs, is hella limited. So you can't go and be like, we're going to do a lot of plays. Like, bro, your playbook gets significantly smaller with Brian Robinson in there. I'm telling you right now. And teams are going to know that. They're going to bring them linebackers up, and then what? So I'm telling you, man, we got to start using them. We got to start making them feel like when he's coming to this game, he's going to get more than 10 touches, and the touches that he's going to get are not going to be all halfback dives. Imagine doing a 2 running back and 2 tight ends saying the offense is going to be lethal. I know, man. As smart as Kyle Shanahan is, I'm hella surprised he don't do that more, bro. I'm really surprised he don't do that more, bro. On everything. I'm really surprised that Kyle does not do that more, man. It's hella simple, bro. It's hella simple. So we got it. And it would give deception. You can either pass it to him and use him like a fullback, but he wants you check in there all the time. Shit, Robinson is big enough to run the ball. I mean, pass block. So I don't get it. But I will say this. Kyle Shanahan is one of the best coaches in the NFL, if not the best coach. And I know there's been other teams that won the Super Bowl, and some teams can be like, wait a minute, how could you say that? Dude, I'm telling you right now, dude. What that fool is doing is not easy, bro. That's a shit show going over there, bro, in that locker room. Everybody. Then one of our offensive linemen today, hamstring. Another one. That's a starter, a key starter. Every single game. And we just going to go out and casually beat the next team? No, dude, we got to start giving our coach love, man. I'm sorry. Because the second that shit goes wrong, motherfuckers be the first people to be on here crying and trying to get his neck cut off. So this has to be recognizable. Imagine all these other coaches, man, who can't even win with a full roster. This fool's over here playing with, like I said, borderline non-NFL players. Practice squad, potentially could not be ever playing again type players. And we're 5-2 right now. I got to give it props. And I'm saying part of it is Robert Saleh too. Don't get me wrong. But I just think Kyle Shanahan before he was trying to do too much. Now he can trust Robert Saleh, and Kyle can focus on designing plays and doing more shit that he's used to now. So, oh my God, man. I'm so pumped up about this shit, man. This was a big win, guys. Because this was a team that I was a little nervous that I was like, fuck, man, if we lose this game, then now, the Rams put pressure on us. But now, man, we right there with them, man. And that game that we play against him is going to be huge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a match made in heaven, man. They just need to stay together. They just need to stay together, man. Just stay together. Just stay together. Stay together. Robert Saleh, you seen when you try to go run a team, it's hard to try to run everything like, yeah, you're a good defensive coach. But now you got to put your defensive hat down a little bit, brother. And now you got to be coaching up special teams. You got to be doing this. You got to be coming up with plays and shit. You got to be running extra meetings. So now you can't be as creative as you could be as a defensive coordinator. Our young defenders are hungry and balling, man. And that's what I'm saying, Alex. When we was talking earlier on the phone, bro, and I can't remember if I told you, but I swear to God, bro, I was thinking of telling you this. Our young players are going to have so much experience going into next year, bro. It's not even funny, bro. You can never, ever replace game reps, man. And these fools is out here getting some real deal reps. Crucial reps, game on the line reps. Like, think of all the little scenarios that they had to be in. You know what I'm saying? This whole season. So, dude, I can't say enough, man. Cannot say enough about our coach. Cannot say enough about our squad. Shouts out to the 49ers, man. Shouts out to the 49ers. Just our team, man, and our kicker. Our field goal kicker. I don't trust that motherfucker yet. I'm not going to lie. All that. Yo motherfucking ass better make them field goals in the playoffs. Okay? Because you ain't fooling me, and I know how this goes. I know how this shit goes. We get into them playoffs, all them yes that you did, And all the people that are like, yeah, we got a kicker. We got a kicker. Let you miss a crucial kick in the playoffs. And I promise you,